Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Smith of the Black Channel here. Ticker-tacker, and if it's Tuesday, it's the Strat Attack Show, so let's get into the urban assault vehicle and see what's going on. Well, speaking of hot vehicles right up the chute, Tesla, as I speak, just announces a 5-for-1 stock split, which has the stock rocketing a little bit here, back through here. But, as we know about Tesla, this baby going inside month almost for sure. But we got a 5-for-1 stock split coming, so we'll see what comes of that. Anyway, if we go to the SPY, the monthly still a 2 handily, but today they triangled them out. We got an outside bar here, so the question is, how do we finish this off? Do we start coming back through finally? On the weekly, it turns it slightly red for a potential 3, right? That's something we'd want to know about. And if we go to our 60, you can see they triangle them out a little bit here. And what's this low here? 332.30, 32.01. So here you get your outside day, right? It's like so. There's our broadening formation. So does that continue or not? The real story were more the Qs here. And the Qs, we already knew they were having some issues. But here, already red on the month and back into the old range. Weekly, RevStrat. Inside bar countered up and then back 2 down. And we've talked about this all week. But the weekend low 267.87 were there. And the Qs get this, and so you see, triangle them out. Now you're going to be weak enough to come back through here, but you got a lot of these things in the Qs breaking down, which is good on the monthlies and the weeklies. I'll get to that in just a second. The Dow Jones Diamonds, a little better because the Dow Jones is still inside month to the upside. Now you got some exhaustion up in here, and on the daily, you do this. You come in, you put potential compound 3 if they want to bring it in. You got XLI with that here, also having the inside month to the upside, so we'll see how that goes on a Tuesday. Still, XLI still good because it had a gap up on the weekly. And then if you go to the diamonds here, a little bit closer from turning back red, we'll see. But in the tech, Netflix, start off the new month like so. And inside month, but getting closer, and it is red, all right? And so from the weekend video and daily videos and all that kind of stuff, Netflix doing this. Inside bar, RevStrat, boom, we're looking to take these guys out. We did it. Now, the question is it going to be weak enough to come down and take that month? Because a lot of this NASDAQ stuff is taking out last week's lows and some of it going after last month's lows. And so with Netflix doing this, to really get these things going, obviously we watch the Fanger stuff. If Facebook is still inside weak, but if you get that down there, Google, Hill, still an inside week. If you get them take that kind of stuff, that would help. And Amazon, already it's taking last week's lows to the downside. So if you can get those other two going, we might get some more because we got ZM taking care of business. Inside bar, RevStrat down, takes them all out right here. And the key about that is that monthly here then goes 2-2 reversal below 237.20, and we got that today. Real nice stuff here. And when you go to the daily, you're just going to see the broadening formation just jump out at you. Hopefully by now. There you go, triangle the out. And triangle the out. So now the question is going to stay down here and keep RevStrat and keep that reversal on the monthly and keep going, or hold here and then try and come back through. If we go to VeriSign, and VeriSign here, still on the month, still have the inside month, but you got the week here. Once again, RevStrat weaker, 1, 2, 2 here. Inside, then up, then boom. So you take these guys out. The question is going to be weak enough for all this. We'll see. You've got PayPal here. 2-2 weekly reversal back down through here. And that's when you start off the second week of the month. And you have a reversal, you're going to have a red month right there. So we'll see what comes more of that. If we go to Microsoft, Microsoft still inside month. Oh, no, it took it out a little bit. Potential 3 month on this. Inside bar, then poke, stop them out. Now coming back through, so you got some more room on here in Microsoft that they really want to take her down. ATVI here, 2 up, 2 down reversal. All right, 2-2 on the weekly, which gives you the monthly. Potential outside bar here to the downside if they want to keep that coming. And of course, we're going to watch this with the other gamers. EA. Potential outside month, and the daily triangle looking like this, coming back through this range. That would be nice. All right, so we'll see how that goes. If we go to Crowd, weekly, just taking out last week's lows, and so the thing is, it's taking out last month's lows. So we want to see if it re-breaks here and take out the 97.06. You're a little bit above that. If we go to TTD, now red on the month and coming back through. You've got your weekly inside bar up, RevStrat coming back through. All these guys, if they want to start slamming this a little bit more, that would be nice. You get Sharp inside week to the downside, still be inside month, but what's this one? We'll see if it can be weak enough to take that out. That might be a tall order, but for right now, you got a weak and downer in Sharp and coming back through. Something like this, the slight higher high. What would be nice is come all the way down and try and take this out for complete more of the broadening formation back that way. If you go to PFPT, and proof point, we've known about this because this already was doing this. Here, the 2-2 reversal down on the month below that. So still going. And you'll see this on the daily here. Like so, if they really want to take her to task down through this stuff, would be real nice. If you go to MU, you can still really tight in here, but the thing is, you got a combination here of taking out last week's lows and your inside month to the downside if they want to bring all these things in. Go to Melly. Melly now red on the month after a mighty run, and this was the nice inside month or an upper, but for the week here, it's already an outside week, so the question is that going to continue? And on the daily setup, you got this, the outside, inside. See if they want to re-slam this thing, which would be real nice. I think we had a T-Docker do that. No, that wasn't outside, but we'll see. We'll get to T-Doc in a second. QLYS already the outside month, I believe. Yep. So that's taking care of business on that. Weekly, still a 2-2 reversal back through. So you get a little bit more previous range if we want to come down and take this stuff out. If you go to the team, taking out last week's lows, which also gives you the 2-2 reversal on the month coming back through here. If we go to LVGO, tomorrow is going to be an inside day to start off, and it's already doing this in the month. So Braden coming back through the range, and it's weekly. That's a 2-2 reversal here, so long as it's below 119.01. If we go to Amgen, and Amgen, there's a whole bunch of things here, like monthly, getting closer to here. If we can take this out, 230, 258, you're getting closer on that because there's a lot of important things going on here in the bio. I'll get to that in 1 second, but FIVN, that's just another one. FIVN, potential outside monther in the weekly doing this. 2-2 reversal back through previous range. That's what we want. So Amgen's important because IBB was giving us some of the clue here that things might come in here in the Qs because you have inside down on the week in IBB. You got the month going 2-2 shooter counters hammer reversal here on IBB below 132.71. And the holdout here was Labu here. And if Labu can take this, maybe we get a little bit more out of this because a lot of these things are triggering to the downside. In the weekly, just takes the inside week today. So IBB did it yesterday. Labu does it today because we got a concentration over there of certain things like GILD here is inside week to the downside and going to take out last month's lows. You've got INCY here, and that's taking out last month's lows. That was slightly higher, I believe, 2-2 reversal on that. Still continuing on the weekly. Have we known about this? We have. All right, so there's that one. There's ESPR. And ESPR does this, inside week to the downside, monthly, outside and down 3-2 to try and come back through all of this kind of stuff. We have T-Docker. We'll look at that T-Doc because you got T-Doc goes outside month already. So we'll just see how much more pounding they want to give it because you're at 3-2 down here with Marna going here. Multiple inside weakers in here, so Marna got a little bit better because it's got this inside month, but we'll see. And I know here, inside month to the downside, right? Getting clobbered. We know about that? We did. If we go to GWPH, RevStrat month, inside, pokes up, coming back through in a sector that's not having too much fun. Now you got 2 days stuck inside of here to see if they can just hold this gap and keep puking. GBT also taking out last month's lows 2-2 reversal there. You've got ILMN here, also already a 3-monther and trying to go 3-2 on the week. Here, what you did, and then what you look for here is gap down, try to come back, and boom, inside day and take them out right there. Real nice stuff on that today. BMRN. And BMRN, just keep an eye on anything that's taken out last month's lows in these bios because they're all triggering signals in the same direction so far. IONS as well, 2-2 reversal on the month. You've got SGen here, 2-2 reversal on the month. AGIO here, and that looks like a 3-2er in the monther and just still puking. So some tough sledding over there for right now. On the upside, like I said, we do have the diamonds. And the industrials trying to poke their heads up here a bit, and some trannies, is the transports are also inside month to the upside. FAS at this point is still slightly up, inside up to the upside. So you got stuff like SIVB Bank here, and I believe that's 222, and you can see this broadening formation it's going after right now. Just a little exhaustion risk because you got stuff like this here, taking out some of these highs. But we can watch that with the crew. In the industrials, you got the Cummins engine going inside, weak and up here. Just some exhaustion risk going into the highs. We've got Parker Hannifin that is inside month to the upside here. And you're going to see like that stuff in aerospace defense trying to come up. LMT, we'll see Northrop Grumman a little bit. And the 2-2 reversal upside with General Dynamics is 222 on the month going to the upside, but we'll see how that goes. You've got Triple M also takes care of business here on the weekly, the outside, inside, and up. So the question is this triangle too tight? Can it be strong enough to get out something like this, right? So a lot of ifs, ands, or buts on these. As you can see, this does this. Your broadening formation. Like so. So does it stay out of here with that monthly, or they try and counter it here? Because CAT's the same. And the weekly, you see this? The outside, inside. You just want to get back into this try. You want to stay out of there, but because of the afternoon sell-off, now you got potential to come back through. We'll see how that goes. You've got Deckers here, and Deckers just having a nice month or two into the upside, and on the weekly, here, inside week to the upside, exhaustion risk as you're going into new highs. And some of them transports, Union Pack, still going to try to hold here, inside month to the upside, like so. CSX, inside month to the upside. Norfolk Southern, inside month to the upside. So it appears there that we'd be watching some of these rails. You've also got, FedEx here, having a nice little monster here today. Stalls out a bit, and UPS took some profits there today too by coming in. But we'll see. It'll be interesting here. Like I said, there's a higher concentration of sell signals in the NASDAQ with the big cap tech and the biotechs. And then you have some of these industrials trying to come up. And just because of today's sell-off, we want to see how they shrug off if the market starts coming in, or if, like I said, if they start coming in with the rest of the gang. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Loves with the Black Channel here, Ticker Talker with the Strat Attack.